Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Stacy and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a spring decorate with me video. It's going to be in a granny chic style. I have been wanting to do this look for a while now and I thought spring is a perfect time to do it. It's going to be lots of florals, doilies, vintage teacups, teapots, lots of floral pattern. I'm mixing in some butterflies, some birds, a few little tiny Easter eggs with pastel colors. I'm keeping everything soft and very light looking. It's going to be very pretty. I'm actually excited to do this video. I'm using a lot of thrift finds that I did in my previous video. You'll end up seeing those being used today, which I'm so thrilled to be able to use thrift finds for a lot of this. And I'm just loving this look. I had a hankering kind of to do this for a while, like I said, so this is what we're doing today and I hope you like it. I love it, and I've always been that girl that loves all things very, very pretty. All the florals, and I loved doilies back in the day and I still love them now. I love the lace, I loved all that look. I love the very pretty pastel colors. I guess I'm just a girly girl at heart that way, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. And if you do, consider liking, subscribing, giving comments. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think. And we're going to save all the Easter bunnies for the Easter video. And that should be coming up shortly. So stay tuned for that. And we'll get started with today's video.
I'm going to start out today by decorating my vintage table in the corner of my kitchen. I put this pretty tablecloth on. And I'm just adding a few things to make it look springy and pretty. I thought this topiary was so cute. I just wanted to add butterflies to it. And the birdhouse I actually made, so I was pretty proud of that, and I think it turned out really cute with all the pretty colors and the birds sitting on the top of the birdhouse. Things I'm using are my thrift finds that I brought from my last thrift video. The next thing I'm going to do is I have a few suitcases that I'm going to bring in. They usually are in my living room. I'm going to repurpose them and bring them into my kitchen. I'm going to add some beautiful doilies and another box that I thrifted just to pretty it up and make it look extra feminine and spring-like. And I love daisies so much, so I couldn't resist adding some daisies into this display. And the cute rain boots, oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Also, I found those thrifting, so I decided to clean them up and use them for this display. And how cute did it turn out? I'm going to go forward with hanging another picture in the kitchen. I love this one. I bought this last summer and used it once, decided to use it again. It's so pretty with the bicycle. So heading into doing more granny chic decorating, I'm using this vintage looking tablecloth. I did purchase it on Amazon and using my table runner that I thrifted, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I love the detail and the lace on this. You're going to see me using a lot of vintage pieces for this spring video. I did make this floral centerpiece for the middle of the table because doing this granny chic style, I wanted something very pretty and soft looking. So I ended up doing that and added some purples and blush colors in, and it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with it. And I added a little piece of lace at the bottom of the vessel just to make that extra vintage look. Ended up purchasing this really pretty vintage looking teapot from Amazon, and it's so gorgeous. Look at the detail on this. How sweet is it? And I'm just going to add that to the table. I'm going to add a bunch of florals in the middle of the table just to give it that pretty touch, make it very feminine. I already had this candle holder. I'm just adding a butterfly to it. And you're going to see me add a bunch of florals. The actual floral piece that I put in the center is just from the dollar store. And you'll see me adding in pieces of flower just to brighten it up with just different colors, pulling colors from the actual centerpiece. I'm just kind of standing back and seeing where I need to add pieces and trying to add it to make it look full. So that's what I'm doing first, to add the fullness, and then you'll see me add different colors on top to bring in the colors from the centerpiece. I just want to add a few butterflies to bring that little spring touch to it. And the butterflies I ended up purchasing from Amazon, and they are so pretty. I love the colors of them. And I didn't have any matching napkins for this tablecloth, so I decided to purchase just paper napkins, a very good quality paper napkin, and I just glued lace on them and put a butterfly just to add in that little touch that I was looking for. To me, this turned out absolutely beautiful. And so I want to decorate the chair. I ended up purchasing some pillow covers from Amazon to go with this theme, and using my little violin that I purchased from the thrift store, I'm going to set that there with a sun hat and keep it very cute and simple. So I had this wreath and I just added a bow to it and the bird's nest and the cute little bird in the center, and that was all I did for that, and I hung that up. And I'm moving on to my freezer. I'm going to do a little decorating on here to bring in more of the vintage theme and the spring vibes. But added a doily again because everything I'm doing, I'm trying to keep in mind that vintage feminine look. How adorable are these little ducks? They're so cute. They were also a thrift find. Now I'm just going to move on to my back counter and do a little decorating on this also, keeping with the spring colors. I ended up making this display with this cloche. I just had a mug that I thrifted and found some items from the dollar store, and it turned out so sweet with the butterfly and the bird on top, and just adding some dollar store flowers and some moss at the bottom, and how sweet is it? To brighten up this side of the counter, I'm just going to use a lemon display with my thrifted basket and my napkin I put inside, adding some lemons. I always love using lemons in spring and summer. It just brightens up everything. And since I use my lemons, I'm going to put my lemon tree new mugs that I have. I end up thrifting these, and I'm going to use them for this video and put them on here, and I think they go perfect with the display beside it. I'm always trying to figure out something to do and decorate on this shelf above the counter. So this time I decided to use a great big plant. The pot was thrifted, and just adding a simple butterfly, nothing really special, something really cute, still going with that spring theme. Bird's nest was just from the dollar store. I just disassembled it and put a bird and some eggs and a cute butterfly. I think I love spring so much because you get to add in all the beautiful colors back into the kitchen again, and to me that makes me always feel so much happier. In this little display, I'm just adding a few of my, again, thrifted finds. Everything you're going to see pretty much was thrifted, except for a few pieces here and there. Adding in more doilies. I could not get enough of the doilies this time, and I actually am really enjoying having them out. Using this topiary ball and putting a butterfly, just something very simple, on the counter. I ended up making this basket by putting some wooden utensils in it and just some florals and a napkin hanging over the edge, and I added a few little Easter eggs with the pretty pastel colors just to bring in some more colors. I did use a few Easter eggs, no bunnies this time, but that'll be in a future video. But I did want to add in a few pastel colors, so that kind of helped by using these little eggs. I wasn't sure what to do on my stove, but I decided to put out my cake stand, and because I purchased a few of the paper doilies, I wanted to use those, and I decided to put a pie here. This is reminding me of Grandma's kitchen, and just a cute little flower on top. So I'm moving on to decorating the center island. I'm using this lace runner. I ended up making this whole display that you're seeing using some thrift finds and just some dollar store pieces, some flowers and some things that I already had, some florals, and oh my gosh, this turned out so adorable. I love the little teapot. It's so tiny, but it looks so cute in this display. I used cake stand for the display with the bird, and I used a mug from my kitchen cupboard and just put the moss and some eggs, added a little bird, added a butterfly on the lavender, and this to me screams spring. I love it. I'm adding this 2-tier tray, and I ended up buying that last year from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And definitely looks vintagey to me. The bird's nest I made, I ended up getting one from the dollar store, taking it apart. I thrifted this bird, and I'm just adding her to the center. I absolutely love the color of this tray. I'm going to add these vintage looking pillow covers to the bench, and oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. Let me know if you like these, guys. It goes so nicely with this watering can. I already had the watering can, so I'm just going to use that. Add a book and a mug. Adding the tea towel in a basket and some lavender just to give it a little touch of spring too. And for this basket, I just added a bird's nest, again just with some florals around it. And this adorable bird. Go ahead and decorate this basket beside the bench using another tablecloth. I'm just tucking it in the basket. Anything that I can use that has that lace detail. And the next video will be the living room. I'm going to be doing another vintage inspired look for my living room, so hopefully you catch that video coming up next. I thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you could spend some time. Toodaloo, and we'll see you next time.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you. When the world is sleeping, do you think of me? With the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. windows down.